Alright everyone, Double J here. So this video is, first of all, one of my breaks from the whole research gathering stuff. To be honest, I kind of need to take a break just because I've been doing it straight for literally 3 days now. But I wanted to do a reaction on 4 videos, one of which I have not seen yet because it literally was just put out there. How long was it put out there? It was a few minutes ago. But I got the notification from it 4 minutes ago. It literally came out 4 minutes ago. And I immediately had to make a video on this. Because it's pretty epic. If you guys do not know, I really love animations. I just love the passion and love and all the energy that people put into these things. But these are some of the next top tier kind of animations that I really love. 3D animations in just this awesome style. And these are fan-made Ruby trailers. Now I want you to see the first, I think it's Silver, then it's Linen is the third one. What's the second one? Crap, I don't remember. Basically, there's 4 trailers, and they're all pretty epic. The fourth one, there's 3 trailers, 1 fan-made animation that's called Charcoal, which isn't part of Team Silver. Anyways, you'll see. It's pretty epic. I will have to probably go back and forth between the videos because I'll have to go to his channel to pick up the next one. But these videos are epic. I'm just going to get right into it. This one is the Silver trailer. This one's actually pretty good. I believe this one has one of my favorite... Yeah, this one's the one that has Paper Moon in it. It's one of my favorite anime songs. It's actually from Soul Eater. Really good. Emma Lee did a cover of it, which I'm pretty sure the lyrics are the exact same for this because the lyrics she did were her own lyrics that she put to the song. So instead of just dubbing it, she actually put her own lyrics to the music. That's what Emily does. Or Amanda Lee, if you want to go by that, or Lee and Lee, or whatever you want to call her. She actually did lyrics, and this is the same song, but someone else sings it. So, you'll see. But this is a fan-made animation for Team Silver, which isn't actually a team, but you'll see. You'll see what it is. It's pretty epic. Wait. I don't know if you guys can read that. Oh, sorry. My head was too big. Oh, by Mark Zhang, by the way. Epic animator.
My shadow, grasping onto every breath as I await the deadly night. So scary, but you can't give in to this fear of pumpkin carriages. 'Cause all the witches see it in your eyes. See you in your dreams, they say your nightmares too. If you raise your voice and call for me, I will.
was the first one. That is the silver trailer. To be honest, I don't even know if that's my favorite. It is one of my favorites because of the music selection that really works well with it. The thing is, god damn it, go away. No, I did not fall asleep. I'm just recording something. Go away. Sorry about that. The thing is, like, these are actually a lot like what the original Ruby was like. It's a bit choppy because of my phone. That's not the actual video. You can go watch them anytime you want, and you'll see they're actually really well done. But it's literally like the same graphics that Ruby Volume 1 and 2 would have. Volume 3 had a bit better graphics, with like movement and everything. Wasn't as choppy, but this was made during like Volume 2 or 3 of Ruby. And I remember following this guy on his YouTube channel. He only has 5 videos. Now he has 5. Originally he had 4. He's amazing. I'm going to go into the next video, so I'll be right back. Alright, so this one is the second trailer. It is Veridian. So honestly, Veridian was the one I could never remember, even though it's literally Veridian City. It would have helped me remember it. But yeah, so it went S, now it's V, then it's going to go R, and then or L, and then it's going to go R, because that's the one that just came out. But yeah, I have not seen the fourth one. I'm so excited to see it. I'm waiting to see it on video, but I first want to get through the other 3. So let's just get into this one. This one's pretty good as well. This is probably one of my other favorites. Not fear the personality. Okay, I don't know if you guys can read that fast enough. Sorry. Alright, now I do want to point out, that's probably the coolest weapon I've ever seen. And not really just that, the fact that she can literally rapid fire it using glyphs like Weiss. If you guys don't know anything about Ruby, you won't understand. Weiss has the ability to create glyphs, which are those little circle things that have this symbols in them, that basically can either increase momentum, cancel momentum. She can do something called summoning. What else is there? There's a few others, if I remember correctly. And there's one that is supposed to like enhance someone's abilities. I think it's only been seen once though in the show when she uses it on Blake. I don't even remember. I think it's the only time though. But anyways, what I'm trying to point out is that's probably the coolest use of a glyph, is to rapid fire with a bow, and it's a sniper bow too. If you saw the sniper barrel, that's pretty epic in my opinion. I can't really say it's my favorite. It's probably one of. I mean, there's not many to. I still think Silver is probably my favorite, just because this one, the music didn't match it as well, in my opinion, as the first one. It was still pretty good, though. But, like, that's the kind of fight scene that I'd expect something more epic. The animation was beautiful, and I also want to point out, once again, my phone is what's making it really choppy and really, like, bad frames. That's my phone's issue, not YouTube's. So their animation is perfect. And I also want to point out that I wish I could use a bow that well. She freaking fired it with her feet, which actually people have done before. They've even done it on America's Got Talent, which was interesting. Of course, it wasn't as quick as that, but still, it was pretty epic. And to be honest, I think the bow is one of the hardest weapons to use in melee. Like, that's why I always love like Green Arrow and stuff, is because you can actually use a bow in melee. If you have the right kind of bow, you can actually use it pretty well. You can actually use the bow strings on someone. I wish I had my bow somewhere. Is it over there somewhere? Oh, well. I have a Nerf bow that I normally do examples with. Some people actually use the bow strings as a weapon to disarm your opponent by wrapping it around their weapon and twisting, and you can literally disarm them, as well as you can choke out your opponent with the bow strings. It's pretty interesting. Jess can actually do it. She used to actually do it against me quite often because we used to spar with weapons, and she'd be able to disarm me pretty quick. She's never really choked me out with it, but she's definitely gotten me into a chokehold with it. But yeah, it's pretty epic. I like this trailer a lot. Now, there's one other that I've seen, which is Linen, and I'm going to do that in just a second. Let me just pause the video really quick so I can get it. Alright, so this one is the Linen trailer. I'm going to let you guys read the line first this time rather than having to go back and look at it. Jump first. If your destination is worth the risk, you'll figure out a landing strategy by the time you hit the ground. Pretty good quotes. And I do like the quotes for the other two. I just don't remember what they are. I would go back and read them, but you guys can just pause the video and go back. It's simply that. Just go back a few seconds. But yeah, these quotes are actually really good. I wish that it was... Sorry. I wish that it had more to do with, like Ruby stuff, like if it was a quote from Montione. But either way, the quotes are really good for these videos. And I do know that they match the videos pretty well. So each quote goes with that video better than the other videos. And this one actually... So I want to point out, I realized when I was literally pausing the video that the first one, I liked the action part of it. It was the reason why I liked that one so much was because the action worked really well with the kind of like feel of it. Silver's ability to use different element type weapons, using probably dust to basically fight, was pretty epic. There were different types of things you could do with it. The adaptability was pretty epic, and that's why it really worked well with an actual fight. With Veridian, it's the weapon. The weapon is epic. Her use of the weapon is epic. In this one, it's the character. And you'll see what I mean in a second. He's kind of a badass, and you'll see. Let's get into it. Oh my god, it's so... Stop it. I don't know who messaged me. I can't see. So, like I said, he's a badass. His semblance is a lot like Blake's, but it's not meant for defensive, it's meant for offensive. I think that's pretty cool that this person used, or Mark, I should call him, used so many different, like, similarities from actual Ruby in his characters, but also flipped them around. Now comes my favorite part. The new experience. I'm going to pause the video once again. I'm going to go get up the final trailer. I'm actually really excited for this. I'll be right back. Alright, so this one is the Regalia trailer. Or Regalia, whatever, however you pronounce it. I'm going to read the quote really fast. Even those who live their purpose encounter emptiness. But alone, there is no escape from your own void. Now, I have not seen this video yet, but I'm going to give you my thoughts afterwards. Before I do that, I do want to point out, go check out Mark. His channel is literally Mark. I'll put a description. I'll put his link in the description below. Please go check him out. He's pretty epic with these trailers. Doesn't make many. I don't know how long it's been since the last one. I'll check after this. This one literally came out at today, not even 30 minutes ago. Since it was 4 minutes from when I started recording. And it's just oh my god. His stuff is epic. And I want to point out, animating is not easy, especially 3D animations. It's not easy. And I've done just 2-dimensional animation. That's difficult on its own. 3-dimensional animation, especially fight scenes like this, dear God. Dear God. Mark, you are one epic son of a gun. Let's just get into it. What song is this?
It's here.
You sure about that?
I don't know. How many ominous-looking fortresses have you found?
Got it. Run our way. Just keep watch until we get there.
One hostile confirmed. Requesting reinforcements.
Shut up.
This area is under Pandora jurisdiction. You can surrender now or surrender after I defeat you. I'll consider it if you hand over the Radiant. Well then, I hate to rain on your parade, but this is the end of the line for you.
It's about time.
Relax. I had to deal with 3 patrols of these guys.
Engage.
Smash your stupid faces in! Out of my way! Why is taking Vela so long?
Sorry, I was pretty far away. You can leave the rest to me.
Awesome. Don't you dare lag. Oh, it's... Aww. It's over. Oh my god, that was awesome. Okay, now I can't be the only one who actually thinks it's epic. Holy shit! Okay. Mark, you beautiful son of a bitch. That was freaking epic. I love how you added actual voices into it. That was epic. Plus, you actually put everyone together in the same video. I was not actually expecting that in the slightest. Holy shit. Dude. Oh, I actually don't have words for this. Just fuck. Oh my god. Mark, you are amazing. Definitely hit me up sometime. That's awesome. I'd love to speak animation with you. Damn. I really want this to actually be a show. I mean, sadly, they can't actually do much since it is a Ruby-based fan thing, but it's epic. I would totally watch an actual series of this. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm swearing a lot now. Oh my god. I tend to do that when I get really excited about something. Holy crap. I literally don't know what to say. That surpassed all my expectations. And that's saying a lot because I was already expecting great things. Holy shit. Dude. My heart is like, oh yeah. Oh my god, that's epic. I hope that Mark sees this video because I'm blown away. And by the way, I want to point out, the personalities for these characters remind me a lot of certain characters from Ruby, and this is a good thing. Because believe it or not, these kind of personalities work well together from what I can tell. So Silver is basically a Jean Arc kind of character, but a more confident Jean Arc. There's not really anyone from Ruby who's very confident about it, but he's kind of like that Jean Arc kind of personality, but more confident. Lennon is more of a, I'm going to say Cardin, the bully guy from Ruby. Cardin was like one of those brutes. He was kind of the jerk, but he actually worked well with her. The personalities work well together. So the kind of main hero guy who is kind of a badass, but isn't really bragging about it. Sean's, believe it or not, a badass, but that's not the point. The kind of like overconfident brute guy. They work well together because, well, their confidence levels are about the same, but one exhibits it in a different way, and it makes for good context in a lot of shows. Veridian is more of like the Ruby kind of character who's kind of like got that peppy personality, but also kind of like for crying out loud, the pose at the end. Like, seriously. Like, that's the kind of thing that works well with any character, to be honest. And she's kind of just like that character who kind of like is, I don't know how to explain, not really like the klutz of the group, but God, I don't know what else to say about it. The character's too good. And then now Regalia. Oh my God, she's like a Blake, but not as depressed. Kind of like the silent type. And to be honest, she's a freaking holy shit. That was actually like, to me, if I were the person with the ice type stuff, the general person, whatever her name was, I don't know, I didn't ever say. If I were her and I was fighting Regalia, oh my God, I'd be scared to death. Because of that one part where she freaking goes like Wraith mode, it almost looked like, I don't know how else to explain it, where just like this shadow creature, holy crap. Also, that was like a really cool summon, though. Like, it honestly reminds me of something from Undertale, like the Gaster Blaster, but I don't know. This does seem like it's inspired by a lot of different things, from a lot of different like franchises and all that, but that's epic. And that makes it even more important because it shows that you were extremely passionate about those things as well, and maybe even like, just, I don't know, you really loved it, so you thought that the designs would be cool. To be honest, I've never really fallen in love with short animations like these anywhere near as much as I'm in love with these. Action scenes are extremely hard to actually animate in the first place. And believe it or not, Ruby was, honestly, I think this is kind of better than Ruby. At least the older Ruby. Volume 1 and 2 had like these kind of graphics, so I feel like this is probably, maybe actually Volume 3, this is more like Volume 3 in this one. But I feel like this one actually topped Volumes 1, 2, and 3, in my opinion, of Ruby, with the actual like animation style. The issue is it's not actually a series, so there's a lot less to go off of, but from what I can tell, I would actually like this more than Volume 1, 2, and 3 of Ruby, just from the action of it. I'm not talking about like the actual like communication between characters, just the action scenes of it. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to end this video here because I'm just going to go on a rant because it's so amazing. I'm actually jealous I can't animate like this. I can't animate two-dimensional anymore, for crying out loud. I suck at it now. Holy crap. Oh, dude. I hope that you see this, Mark. I really do. It's freaking epic. You have a huge fan right here. Alright, I'm going to end this video here. Bye, everybody. Go check out Mark's channel. I'll put the link in the description. Bye.